Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for the All Signs Tarot reading this week. We are going to go through the current energies to find out what message is for each of the signs. If you're interested in a private reading with me, a personal reading for you so that you can go deeper into what the meaning is of all of these messages coming through, specifically for you, how they impact you, you're welcome to book a private reading with me. You can go to the description box or my profile, depending on which platform you're watching on, and you can go to my website to get the link to go to my website, tamralarese.com. Let's just keep it simple. It's just my name, folks. So thanks again for joining me, and we're going to get started here with Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius is first off because it is Aquarius season. So immediately, happy birthday to all of you Aquariuses out there. These cards are just popping out. I'm just getting a kind of a bit of a just get some action into the cards and get them prepared, and they're like, seems like they are ready to go. And actually, I just want to touch on something for just a moment, because I think that a lot of us right now are feeling like it's time to go. It's time to take action. It's time to, we're ready to win. We're in it to win it at this moment. And yet there can be a little bit of a void of like, okay, what is that next step? What is the most appropriate next place? Where am I putting all of my focus? There's a little bit of that going on too. So if you're kind of feeling that way, I just want you to know it is absolutely appropriate. A lot of us are feeling this way. There's a lot of planetary changes happening, as you well know if you're watching the astrology. And so yeah, kind of settle that. What the message that Spirit is bringing forward as far as that concerned is that the next step is closer than you think. And it feels to me like it's much more obvious or much more practical than what we suspect it is. It seems like we want to take this big leap forward, and yet the next step is just another like logical, practical, right before our eyes step. But what it feels like as I'm saying that is it, because we can be perceiving it as like, I need to take a large step, or I need to take a big step, or I need to be over here. The steps that we take that are small are extremely impactful. Okay. Every little step, even though it seems so mundane or so practical or so simple, those are the steps that are most important at this moment in time, because they carry a big punch with them. They're like a big step. Okay. So let's go ahead, like I said, with Aquarius. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate seeing all of you here. So what are the current energies for Aquarius? Okay. We have the Page of Cups reversed. We have the Three of Swords upright. So the Page of Cups reversed, Three of Swords upright, and one more, please, for Aquarius. One more. Okay. All right. So, and at the bottom of the deck we have, the final card that came out was the Ace of Swords, and the at the bottom of the deck you have the Queen of Cups here, or like I like to call her, the Queen of Hearts. Now, what's at the bottom of the deck really sort of like is an overarching theme of the reading. It gives us a really good idea of kind of the lens that we're looking through, or a very supportive energy. The Queen of Cups specifically is nurturing, caring, very much immersed into a situation, okay, and emotionally immersed into a connection. Some sort of connection. Now, with the Page of Cups reversed and the spread that you have here says to me that there may have been a connection that you had made that has felt like it's now being disillusioned, or you had been, I guess the illusion's being dissolved. Okay. The illusion of the connection or relationship is being dissolved. And what is happening is you're seeing the truth. You're seeing things from a very new perspective. Now, with this being an Ace of Swords, there is always a potential for a higher truth to come through within this relationship. And what I'm hearing here is that the higher truth is more of a deeper relationship with yourself. And that's what that relationship dissolving was sort of like bringing into light for you. Now, Now, again, with the ace, it's a very positive card, right? Because it takes you to a new place. It's something before that you've never experienced, something that you've never experienced before. I say that just right. Okay. And so this is a new truth, which brings you to a new heightened relationship again to yourself. It just keeps coming back to relationship to yourself, relationship to yourself. All right. So let's keep going here. Let's get a few more cards to get some more information. We have the Page of Pentacles. So I want to do this, like get clarifiers for each one of these. So looking at the Page of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles as a clarifier. One more clarifier, please, Spirit. And the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Could this have been a romantic relationship that you thought was with the Page of Pentacles? It's a very youthful, almost unexperienced energy. All right. And with him, he just pertains so much curiosity of what's possible for a physical life. Okay. For physical life. So with both of those, you may have thought that a relationship was going somewhere. Okay. Maybe you thought this relationship was going to be a longer lasting, that you guys are going to be able to build a life together, something along those lines. Let's go ahead and get the Three of Swords clarified here. Four of Wands. Knight of Wands. That's interesting. That is really interesting. That is, oh my God. Because the reason I'm saying this is so interesting is because this Knight of Wands is definitely not a card that you would think long-term romance with somebody, okay? This is definitely much more adventurous, much more just bold, having experiences. It's not necessarily long-term energy. It's a spark of passion, okay? In the throes of passion. But next to it, we have also a card of passion, right? It's a Wands card that always means passion, and passion in motion could be like creativity, that kind of thing, right? If you're making it lasting. This is stability. When we have fours, we're talking about stability, reaching a milestone, but it was heartbreaking. So I think that maybe the relationship had gotten to a certain point. Maybe you invited them in a little bit more than you had before with someone. Like, maybe you've taken this relationship a little bit further than other relationships in the recent past. All right, let's go with this Ace of Swords, Devil energy. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, definitely truth and clarity time. It's a time of like reckoning. It's time of like, wake up, sis, wake up, wake up, wake up, mister. We have here the Devil, which means that what happened in this relationship, and I'm going to go ahead and get one more card so I can see it. I'm beginning to have a pretty good idea here of what the message is. Page of Swords. Go ahead and give me one more. Give me a couple clarifiers for that Devil. Let's go ahead with that. Give me some clarifiers for the Devil. Okay, Three of. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Here's what's happened for you, Aquarius. You entered this relationship, high hopes. It was all this emotional connection. You immersed yourself into it. Maybe you opened your heart up wide for this person. You cared deeply for them. You open yourself up to more, like maybe even to your home, but you brought the relationship, you brought the adventure real close to you and tried to stabilize it. And then it didn't work because, there's a heartbreak here. There was some truth revealed that caused you to recognize that what your idea was in your mind, that it wasn't actually that. Okay. And here's where this is the truth. This is the moment, right? So, and we have the Devil, which is about you what this relationship did for you, Aquarius. Let's just break it down. What this relationship did for you was show you the places that you were emotionally relying on other people. Okay. So you were using connections with other people to stabilize your emotional well-being. And that's why I kept getting at the beginning of this reading, like it's about a relationship with yourself. It's about a relationship with yourself. It's about a relationship with yourself. So now at this point, the answer or the course of action that will take you the furthest, and this is long-term stability and success in your life. Yeah, so thank you for asking. I'm reading for Aquarius right now, and I'll be reading for Pisces next, okay? It's a general reading for all the signs. All right, so yes. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Yeah, that we have at the bottom of the deck. This is exactly what this card is talking about. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is where you are now in a place of sorrow or regret or disappointment. It's deep disappointment because you had to look deeper into where you were getting your emotional satisfaction from, and you realized that getting it from somewhere else wasn't healthy. Okay, it was not healthy, and so maybe there was an argument. And maybe there was a let go or release, okay? And what you did is you released somebody else from holding the standard, holding you up emotionally, okay? In order for you to have a stronger connection with yourself. So I know that Aquariuses are very innovative, very much outside of the box, very much thinkers, right? So when you let go of the thinking and you allow yourself to immerse, to just go in, all in into a relationship and all into the emotions of something, it can be very jarring to your body, to your life, right? To have that deep of emotions taking over. And yet it was actually the breakthrough. What took place when you let this person in and it wasn't what you thought? What took place was the sort of the breakthrough that you needed to bring yourself to a deeper emotional place inside. Okay. Because it is about emerging the emotions, or merging the emotions with the thoughts, or recognizing the connection of thoughts to emotions that helps you be able to guide and structure your life. So the big, I guess if there's a lesson, which I don't really care for that term personally, but I guess if the big breakthrough, we'll call it that. The big breakthrough here for you is recognizing that you have a deep connection with yourself that is emotionally secure. Okay. And when you're able to connect to correspond or recognize the relationship between what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and then being able to choose how you want to feel, this is very extremely empowering for you, Aquarius. Very empowering. So you don't need somebody else to feel emotionally safe or secure, or once you know yourself, you can open yourself. I just want to say for a moment that the Star card in tarot is actually an Aquarius card, right? And the Star talks about a person who's able to be open and vulnerable and exposed, because in the Star card, she's not clothed, right? And she's the water bearer. So you have an enormous amount of clear connection to source, to pure intelligence, pure knowledge, right, Aquarius? This is natural for you. And your place that will help your evolution in self is being able to feel vulnerable, being exposed in life, so that you can share your knowledge in all places necessary. Does that make sense? Are you able to like make the connection here? So the only time that we really feel that we're safe in our vulnerability is when we have a strong emotional connection to ourself. Okay. And when we know how to bring ourselves to a place of emotional stability. When we understand the connection between thoughts and feelings, and that what you're thinking is producing a thought. That dynamic here is really being, sorry about that. That dynamic here is really, really being refined for you, so that you are able to feel completely safe, connect with whoever you need to, bring the information out, be innovative, be 100% yourself, because you know how to emotionally connect with yourself and emotionally stabilize. Okay. That's when you're safe in your vulnerability. So that is the whole The whole shebang for you right now is to emotionally stabilize yourself and feel empowered in that. Think about Pluto being the planet of power, authenticity, and personal power. Okay. Pluto is in your sign. So for the next 20 years, this is what it's going to be about. And what's cool is that you're getting a real big, like right away, like, boom, this is what you need to recognize and master at this point. Because I mean, I can't even fathom at this moment what the implications are of Pluto being in your sign if you can master the emotional connection right now and feel empowered in that within yourself. I mean, what's possible for you is off the charts here, Aquarius, off the charts. So good luck with it. Just recognizing those few things, like take a look at how emotions and thoughts correspond to one another, and learn some really strong tools about emotionally stabilizing yourself and get going deep within. Go deep within. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here with me. I love every one of you. I will be back here live with you next week. Again, if you're looking for a personal reading to dive into what all this has meant for you, you can go to my profile. You can go to my description and you will see the link to book your reading. All right, take care. All right, now we're going to move forward with Pisces. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me for your tarot reading. Let's find out what Spirit has in store for you with these current energies. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Lovers. There's definitely a decision that you're making, a very strong decision that you're making. Okay, let's keep going here. One more for Pisces. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is optimism, charisma, like powerful action, right? He knows exactly how he's going to go about it. He's ready for an opportunity to strike. He's entrepreneurial. He's masterful in his masterful in his, what's the word that's trying to come through here for you guys? Masterful in his entrepreneurship. Okay, so he's an entrepreneur. He masters that so that he's able to be ready for any opportunity as he's creating his life. He's creating opportunities for himself. And this is a strong energy. This is below the deck, at the bottom of the deck. This is a big overarching energy that's supporting you right now and guiding you. So within that, we're taking that into consideration here. Pisces, you got, hold on just a second. Okay, you have Pentacles. Now I want you to, the Two of Pentacles. Two is always mean a decision, right? And, or, you know, going back and forth, right? And I want you to just take a look right there. In the background is ships. These are ships of opportunity. He's ready for an opportunity. He's ready for the opportunity when it strikes. You are ready for the opportunity when it strikes. These ships are starting to come in. And you're making a very powerful decision. Now, when we have the Lovers, it is oftentimes two people who are making a decision together, or at least your intuition and your action. If you're just talking about making a decision for yourself, you're looking at both the feminine and the masculine within you, right? And so that you're making a very strong, balanced decision about this a new financial opportunity. And this could be a new job, definitely could be a new job, or taking a promotion, something along those lines. There's something headed towards you that is going to enhance your finances and enhance your physical life. But there's a really good, strong decision that needs to be made about that. So let's go into, I would like to go into that Lovers card a little bit further with you guys, Pisces. Chasing your dreams. You're going back that final piece, like this Eight of Cups is like everything in my life is working out. I've got so many things that are going great for me. There's just this one little piece that it's going, I'm going to find it. I'm going to bring it in, and my table's set. Everything's ready. And it's all about what you're passionate about. You're being called to something, All right, let's get one more card for that Lovers. Jeez. Okay. What? The Two of Swords? Two of Swords, you can't decide. You can't decide. All right. Let's find out what you can't decide. Let's ask very specifically. What can you not decide about? What is the subject that you are having a difficult time deciding? Relationship? Somebody, a fated connection? And the Star card. This is independence. Okay, so I can see here that there's another person that you're involved with that is definitely influencing this decision. Okay, so and that would, again, that speaks very highly of the decision with the Lovers card here, right? So sorry, I'm just reading these comments here. This is interesting. Okay, all right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Which I'm going to get a couple of clarifiers for. The Sun and the Tower. Okay, so there's the movement that you're about to have is definitely one in a fated direction. Okay, so what we need to find out here is because this Wheel of Fortune, there's a lot of momentum on your side for success. Okay, so the details within this, the things that happen, the things that shift and change suddenly for you, are bringing you to exactly what you want. All right, because the Wheel of Fortune here is a stroke of good luck. The Tower is sort of like this surprising force that kind of comes in and helps you like crest the mountain of success. Okay. So if there's something standing in your way and you're just like over here, like in indecision, like I'm not sure how this is going to affect other people, even if you're okay, so let's say that you are single and it's not necessarily that you're even in a relationship that you need to decide how this is going to impact the other person in your relationship. Maybe it's you have a strong connection with somebody at that job. Maybe there's a boss that has mentored you and that you guys have a really great work companionship there, right? That you guys are very successful together. And yet the decision that you're being forced to make impacts your relationship with this person, whether it's a romantic, whether it's professional, no matter what this relationship is. Maybe it's a roommate situation, right? But whatever this relationship is, it is really weighing on you. Okay. And here's the thing is that what is the outcome for the relationship? Let's find out. What is the outcome for the relationship? King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Emperor. Okay, here's the thing. And at the bottom of the deck you have the eight. You have the Eight of Swords. So Pisces, what we're seeing here for you right now is that you need to not. And again, if you're in a romantic relationship, it could be very difficult for making a very strong decision for yourself, knowing how much it's going to impact another person. So you do this in a way that is very good for you. Okay. You're going to need to go about this in a way that is harmonious and loving and kind, of course, always. However, and I'm very tiptoeing into this because the answer here is that it's time for you to just choose what's best for you. And I have a strong feeling that it actually does work out really well because it does bring a lot of peace. Okay. And this is you being able to master your skill and make something like an empire of wealth for yourself. This is somebody who makes wise, responsible decisions based on what they're passionate about and is ready to take the step as it presents itself. Okay. So what we have here is a call for you to no longer burden yourself with the consideration of how this is going to affect everybody else, because the outcome is going to be a really good one, a very positive outcome. Okay. Again, do this in a way that is loving and kind. And if we've got the star card here. As you open yourself up, this healed version of yourself, as you open yourself up and you allow that higher consciousness to move through you, and you connect with what it is that you desire, what it is that you want, what it is that you know is possible for yourself. When we invoke spirit, our higher self in our decisions, what happens is a resolution that is a win for everybody. There are no losers. It's quite miraculous, actually. When you stop and you pause and you meditate and you get yourself quiet, the outcome of this decision, okay, what you ultimately decide to do is what is best for you, and it has a positive, ripple effect on everybody around you, Pisces. It really does. And I think that you just need to be brave and open yourself up to be spiritually guided through this process, because what is available for you is something that you have desired, and it's right here, and it is exactly what you need for your progression. Okay. It's for what you need. It's exactly what you need. Okay. To feel and be successful in your life. All right. So what is this, you guys? I'd love to hear from you guys. Pisces, what is the thing? And what is the thing that you are wanting to take a step towards that will ultimately free you? This is it's time to free yourself. You cannot be bound by your thinking that you have to be responsible for everybody else. Now, of course, we all have families, we may have families that we have to consider, but again, doing this through spirit, you will have the answer and the direction on how to go about this. It's great for everybody, but it's time to free yourself. It's time to really go truly after what it is you want. No holding back. Okay. Well, Pisces, the North Node is in your sign. Of course, you have no choice. You have to go fulfill your destiny at this point. Go get them. Go get them. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. I love every one of you. I will see you all next week. If you're looking to go deeper for a personal reading and want to find out how these energies are affecting you and impacting your life, you can go to my profile and my description, and you can book your reading. And I'd love to see you and go deeper with you guys. All right. So let's go ahead with Aries now. Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me for your tarot reading. We are going to find out what the current energies hold for you. What is going on for our beloved Aries? We have two cards for the first one popping out together. We have stability and success in something that you have been pursuing. Okay, you've reached a milestone. You're stabilized in something you've been pursuing now. And this is knowledge-based. It's information or truth-based, okay? And so maybe even being able to see things from a broader perspective, or, the Emperor, this is you. You showing up as the highest version of yourself in the major arcana. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Aries, you're feeling it. Okay. You're feeling it. You're feeling yourself. And the Lover's card. Okay. So here we are where you have reached this point of success. There's an opening of knowledge and truth and communication on a level that has never, ever been before, right? Emperor, you feeling strong, empowered, the I am presence within you invoked, okay? And the Lover's card, which is all about a decision, okay? It's all about stability within a relationship, even stability in relationship to self, all right? So let's go ahead and I want to get clarifiers for all of these, okay? All of these. We've got a deeper story that's wanting to emerge here for you, Aries. Okay, so for the Ace of Swords and Four of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the richest queen in the deck. She's also the one that is most aware of what she is focused on. The King. Okay, so Aries here, I have to ask, are you involved with an earth sign? First of all, that's the first question. Secondly, are you connected with somebody who is helping you to grow your financial well-being? There is a male and female connection here that is all about that financial growth, okay? There may be a merging of finances, maybe emerging in the relationship. Okay, so Emperor, tell us more about that Emperor here, please, Spirit. Hermit, and okay, all right, but you still have a barrier up. You still have a barrier up. You're like going within here and being very clear on your boundaries. And Lovers. Let's get some more information with that Lovers here, Aries. Gosh, we've got to go further into that. Okay, so the Lovers here is a decision. It's about coming together in a balanced way. It's about making a decision within the relationship. It's going to enhance the relationship. Okay, it's going to help the relationship thrive. Now we have love, right? We have this beautiful heart-centered energy of being attuned to your heart space to be able to create what? A happy home, happy family, all wishes fulfilled environment. Okay, so there. But right here in the middle, we've got sort of like this like in the middle. We have the Emperor, you being you, all right? You being you, and we have the go within, right? The Hermit. It's a very introspective card. What's going on the inside that has you saying, I need to hold my boundaries firm and strong? This is what we need to dive a little bit further into here, because you've got a real strong partnership that's trying to come through, a strong material connection that's wanting to come through. And that there's a line in the sand that's being drawn. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. 8 are about authenticity, about success, about abundance. Okay, so where are those wands about to land? We have the Knight of Cups reversed. So this is about, like, the other word I was looking for there is alignment. Okay, what are you aligned to? What are you aligned to? And that's the Knight of Cups reversed. Are you potentially denying somebody what as they're like sharing their affections, as somebody is giving you an offer of possibly love? There's a lot of love in this reading, okay? But here's the thing is that there's a love that is also either with an earth sign or somebody who wants to, like, one of the main reasons of coming together is for the financial and material well-being with this merger, okay? And so, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going here, Aries. Let's keep going. Well, we want to know more about that Knight of Wands. 6 of Cups. That's more Cancer energy, more maternal, loving. So I think that I think what's happening here is, yes, there's somebody who's making a declaration of love and wanting to stabilize the relationship in a material way, as in move in together, maybe even get married, maybe like merge our finances. We could grow something really strong, or we could be stronger for it together. And you're over here like, no, you're like, because I think that you don't want to lose your footing on your independence, okay? And you may have somebody that you've been taking care of, possibly a child, right? Or just even tending to your own private space that is very significant to you. This love, this relationship that you have to what you have built, okay? And you're not willing to give that up for the success of this, let's go some more into into the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Lovers card. Okay, we have the Star card that has surfaced here, come out of the deck for you. Star card, Hanged Man. Nine of Swords reversed. Ten of Wands upright. And at the bottom of the deck, we have you, the Aries card, where it is all about creation and passion at creation. Okay. All right. So you're definitely at a crossroads here. At this point, I would say that it would be very appropriate to see the Two of Swords, except the fact that you can see it all. There's nothing hidden here. Like, everything is out in the open. This person has made their declaration. They've communicated exactly how they feel. They've communicated their intentions. And there is a strong decision around success that would enhance the relationship and potentially enhance the finances. And yet you are not willing. And so there's a healing happening here. We have the Star card. We have the Hanged Man. Now, this is a possible healing if you tune into spirit. Okay. If you tune into spirit, you will be able to see it from a different perspective that will alleviate the fears that you've been having about this and will help you to recognize that there's an opportunity here to relieve yourself of all the responsibilities that have laid upon your shoulders. Okay. So I think that this is a positive possibility, positive match for you, but it does take but really if we go deep here, and that's what we want to do is we want to go deep. We want to go, what is this implying? Where is this taking you? What's the purpose of it? Okay. Because it's always taking us somewhere. Energies are always taking us somewhere. And so the purpose here is for you to kind of let go of control of the way that things have been for you, of what you have set up. I think that it's time for an evolution of your materialism. Okay, where you're at materially, where you're at physically in your life. It's time for an evolution of that. And it's less about taking control of, I guess, less about protecting what you have and more about getting in tune with the element of love itself. Okay. Because when you tune into the element, and I don't mean like romantic, I mean just the energy of love for life, love for, just love. Okay. What happens here is that spirit is able to speak through you. Okay. And is able to work through you and support a shift that is going to be infinitely better for you. Whether this has to do with somebody else or not, quite possibly, because we have the Lovers here, it's a decision that enhances a relationship. What I can say for you is that there are some fears that are trying to be let go of, and this experience that you're having right now is sort of like forcing that healing to happen. Okay, it's forcing that healing to happen in order for an evolution to take place. It's time to soften your edges and allow the element of love itself to come in and guide you through this instead of forcing your way, because there's a possibility of the stress and the burdens and the responsibilities that you have taken on. They can be alleviated a bit. You can kind of let go and let the universe take on more, or let others in to be more supportive. You could be more supported. And if you let spirit guide you on this, you will be more supported. Okay. And you will be much better, in a much better place. There's an evolution, and you've got to let go of control and just stop defending what you've got and shooting people down, their arrows, their love arrows out of the air, knocking them down. Right. It's not about that. It's not about defending yourself right now. It's about softening yourself, because there's something here that's really good for you on the other side of it. And it will help heal any ongoing fears that you may have had. And, I don't know if it's fears about relationship. I don't know if it's about fear of change. I'm not sure exactly around your home. I'm not sure exactly what this fear is, but I can tell you that if you allow spirit to come in, there is a healing that will help you to evolve to the next level. And you want to, you know that you always want to evolve to the next thing, right, Aries? Love is the key. Love is the key. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It's a feeling of love, opening up your heart, softening your edges will give you guidance, because love in its truest form is extremely intelligent and very, very much able to guide us in all of our steps. And it's like really letting the universe take over for a few minutes. Because it's all, oh my God, the universe just has such a high outcome for you. Okay. And maybe even a higher plan than you had seen for yourself. I think that possibly that's what's going on here, is that it's time to allow this situation to help soften you so that you can evolve into something that the universe has prepared for you that's even better than what you may have suspected or planned for yourself. Okay. All right. So Aries, yeah, I know this is kind of tough. It feels like a bit of a tough week for you. But again, if you're able to soften those edges and relax a bit and just feel the essence of love, you will be guided on exactly what to do next. Okay. All right, Aries, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead with Taurus here. Oops. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me for your tarot reading. We are going to go over current energies and the card that just popped out. I'm going to put it back in there, but wow, really aligned to everything that you want. Being aligned to all of your hopes, wishes, dreams, and desires. Heck yeah. Well, which totally makes sense because the North Node is in Pisces, and Pisces rules your 11th house of hopes, wishes, and dreams. So that makes sense, doesn't it? All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and find out what Spirit has to say for you. Okay. All right. So this is young, youthful, unexperienced, kind of ready to take on the world, sort of like youthful energy. Like, I've got all these ambitions, but not a lot of experience. Okay. And around your finances and your home and your physical life. Okay. Physical life, where you're placing your attention, where you're placing your resources. There's a heartbreak here. There's some truth that's come in that has you having to do something. You have to do something when these swords come into the heart. All right. That means that there's some sort of revelation, some sort of truth, some sort of information that's come in that forces a change. And we don't always like change, do we? All right. So let's keep going. What's the next card for you, Taurus? Oh, yeah, that is a card of holding on too tight to your current situation, being afraid of letting go so you can evolve, right? But it's like, I was comfortable here. I knew where, how I was being fed. I knew where everything was coming from. I knew exactly where I stood in my current reality. I was comfortable here, right? And yet it's upside down. So maybe the truth is like, you're changing either your job, your home, something material. Hierophant. Okay. I'm just pulling some more cards here. Taurus. The bottom of the deck. Oh my God, is you and truth. Okay. What's that behind? A magician behind there? Wow. Look at this. Okay. Here's the deal. Taurus, you got to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. You have to get out of your comfort zone because there is an opportunity here for you to become a leader of some sort, a teacher of some sort. So what happened is over here, like maybe where you currently were, maybe what was going on is where you currently were, like you didn't have all the information, you didn't have a lot of experience, and you were attempting to make something valuable out of where you were. Okay. And you had to recognize that you needed a change. Like it wasn't going the way that you wanted it to go. All right. And once you saw that you have to let go of, your comfort zone in order to be the teacher that you are. I have the 10 of Cups here, the Knight of Cups reversed, and the Sun. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper here, Taurus. Let's go deeper. Along with you being the King of Pentacles and that Magician. So, you know, it very much indicates you wanting to manifest something more, but being so stuck in where you are that you can't necessarily see how to get to where you're going. And this might be somebody else coming in to teaching and showing you. That very much could be the case. But because you are the Hierophant, right? And, that's a major arcana card for Taurus. So because you are the Hierophant, I feel like it's you becoming the fullest expression of yourself. Okay. The next greatest version of yourself. I don't feel like this is necessarily somebody else coming in to show you the way. I think that it's letting go of your comfort zone in order for you to be the teacher that you are so that you can use your wisdom to excel, so that you can have more abundance in whatever that means to you. Okay. Because the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, excuse me. We know he's the wealthiest king, but he's abundant in all areas. He's not just abundant only in finances. He has nurtured his skills and honed in and perfected where he's placing his attention to masterfully grow what it is that he wants. Again, that's different for every one of us. It's different for every one of us. What I'd like to do, and we have the Ace of Cups showing itself here as well. The Ace of Cups is where you find a new purpose in life. What this is saying to me, honestly, as I'm taking a look here and I'm listening to Spirit there's the Death card. There's the Six of Wands. There's the King of Wands. Oh my God. Okay. Taurus, I don't think that you can stop the success. Okay. And I think that honestly, it was just a revelation or just a tweaking of your perception that was necessary or is necessary at this point. And maybe you're seeing it. And so what's going on is you're having to recognize here, Taurus, that instead of making it, and I think that this came in a reading before, there was something along these lines. Okay. Instead of making it about the material success, okay, super important. But you're recognizing that you actually have a higher call. Okay. You're actually having a higher call that is in service to relaying information to other people and helping other people grow and self-actualize. So the thing is just that tiny little perceptual change had to happen in order for you, because we have the Death card that popped out. Okay. The Death card is this transformation. The transformation to the Hierophant. The old way is out. The new way is in. This is you being able to make a very strong, mature, independent decision that raises you in a career path. Okay. It raises you up in a career path. Here again, we have career as well represented in the King of Wands. And then below the King of Wands, we have the Empress. Okay. We have the Sun on the table, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups reversed. These two cards are the ones that are reversed. Okay, this is the breakthrough. This is the breakthrough. This is that little perceptual change that I was talking about. The perceptual change is opening yourself up to receive and letting go of your current comfort zone. That's all that you have to do. Open yourself up to receive and allow that comfort zone to change. Okay. Because Taurus, there is a shift and a change, and that puts you in a position. It's less about making it about the material and comfort, which is very important, right? Material comfort, making it about the mission, making it about the vision. Okay. Connect with that vision, connect with spirit. Your life is about to take on an entirely new meaning, entirely new purpose. And I was reading this book. This is what this reminds me of, actually. I was reading this book when they were telling a story about, I think it was it was a seed of some sort of, I think it was a lime seed. That's what it was. A lime tree was near them. And someone picked up the lime seed. And at the end of the story was basically saying that the seed is only going to grow exactly what it was intended to grow. It's not going to grow a lemon tree. It's not going to grow a pepper. It's not going to grow. It's not going to grow a house. It's going to grow a lime tree. Okay. You and I, every one of us came with a very specific intention. Okay. Of what we were going to authentically produce with our lifetime. Okay, what we were going to authentically do. Now, there's a lot more dynamics to it than that, but we're just going fundamentally here. Fundamentally, you came with a very clear purpose to this life. And when we don't know what that purpose is, we spend a lot of time fighting ourselves. We spend a lot of time in discontent, a lot of times in confusion, a lot of time, what can feel like wasted energy, right? And it wasn't. It was all meant to help you find yourself. When you're able to find who you are and connect with your divine purpose, that's when all of the success comes in. That's when you feel completely connected to life, satisfied, and capable of being fully you, right? This is the moment, Taurus. This is the moment that you go, yes, I accept who I am. I'm willing to receive what I need in order to help me be successful. And I'm willing to get out of my comfort zone so that I can be everything I meant to be when I came here to this planet. This is the transformation that's taking place. You are right before your eyes, self-actualizing. And all you need to do is allow the comfort that you have right now. Just don't hold on too tight. Let the shift take place, because it's happening. It really is happening. You can't actually stop it. And you need to open yourself up to receive. Further in that book that I was reading, they talked about once you know who you are, once you connect with your values, and Taurus, you are all about value. That's one of the things that your sign stands for, is value. So once you just connect with your personal core values, then you're able to meet the people that will support your journey. You'll be in the right place at the right time because you're completely aligned to self. And alignment is what puts you in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right resources. It all comes together. So align with your core purpose and your core vision, and it all falls into place. That's what's happening right now. Okay, Taurus? All right. I hope that was helpful for you. It feels extremely profound. If you feel like that, it's like, whoa, it is. It is. This is a really big deal. This is where you become exactly who you intended to be. And the implications of what is possible for the support that you give to other people, the change that it's like being able to create a movement, right? Create a movement in an area that resonates with you, that was part of your purpose. So Taurus, this is astounding. And I hope that you enjoy. Don't fight it. Go with it. Go with it. Open yourself up to shift and change. Okay. And you'll find yourself extremely successful in all of the ways possible. All right. Okay. I love you so much, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will be back live with you guys next week to do another general reading. If you're wanting to go further into personal implications, personal reasons that all this is coming through, or what this specifically means for you, go ahead and book your personal session with me in the description or in the profile. It's my website, tamralarese.com. Okay, I hope to see you guys all next week or sooner if you book with me. All right. If there's openings this week, we'll see. Okay, I wrote that down wrong. Just a moment, because I have not said Gemini, have I yet? Gemini, thank you so much for joining me for your tarot reading. We are going to dive into the current energies to find out a message from spirit, to find out what's going on for you, what's possible, maybe put some language to something that you're experiencing if you can't quite put your finger on it. Hopefully be able to inspire and provide clarity and on things that are going on for you and important to you right now. Okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, self-care, self-love, nurturing what's important to you. The Tower reversed. So the Tower is, you just got through a Tower moment. Okay. Or the Tower is not going to be such a big deal. One of the two. Aha. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. You got money on the mind, have you? So here we go. Here we go. You've been putting a lot of thought, a lot of focus in on something. You refined a skill. You have pulled yourself away from the crowd so that you can work on something, maybe in your own spare time, right? And you're taking a look and seeing like how all of that, because this is the oh no, let's go. Okay. Let's this is the 7 and then this is the 8. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So where you had been putting all of your attention, the things that are coming up in life, the experiences that you are having are based on what you had put your attention to. And you're taking a real strong assessment of what's working and what's not working. Okay. And I think that there was something that did something, some moment, a realization that came in and had you going, I need to rethink things. Okay. And so what you've done, what you now have decided is that it's time to maybe separate from other people so that you can refine your attention, like reorient your attention, refocus on what's important to you. Okay. So let's keep going here. I want to know a little bit more about what you're creating. Okay. Okay. It seems to me that the difficult part in this is actually, okay, so we have the you focusing and honing in on your skills, refining something for yourself, deciding what's important to you and focusing on that. Okay. We have the letting go, feeling where you have overcommitted. One of the things that you were able to assess from your current circumstances, your current life, is that you may have overcommitted and you may be feeling too much responsibility in a current situation. So now you're like, I need to make a decision. There's a choice to be made. And the choice to be made is between heartbreak and absolute satisfaction and love. This is not an easy place to be, is it? Now we do have the bottom of the deck. We have the 8 of Wands. So there's something here that is looking to manifest, looking to land for you, looking to be in your best interest. So let's find out what that is. We have your Gemini card here of overthinking. Okay. But this is the ability to recognize that you don't have to, because the swords are sideways. You're starting to realize that you don't need to overthink this. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision. Let's find out more about this, because this does seem to, you know, with that King of Pentacles there and the 6 of Wands, this decision that you're making could actually be between, like, do I stay here and build more of what I have, exactly where I'm at, or do I go out independently and make something of myself? That could be the decision here. And it really does seem like you're deliberating on it pretty hard. Queen of Cups. Yeah, same thing, same dilemma over and over and over again. 3 times now this dilemma has come up. Do I do what my heart wants? Hang on one second. I have to take care of this. There we go. Are you choosing between, in a relationship, are you choosing between staying in this current relationship or going off and finding something, some sort of creative venture that's going to, or pursue a creative venture? Gemini. Yeah. You want to go, you want to go, you want to go, you want to go. We have the devil and the world. Okay. All right, Gemini, you're definitely in a dilemma, right? We have the 5 of Cups here, where you're looking at where you had emotionally connected to something that was that was unhealthy. We have the Lovers, which is a decision that's going to enhance the relationship. We have the Page of Wands. This is information that you're able to take action on. We have the Devil, which can be about codependency, and can be codependency. It can be apathy within a relationship, like it's just not like just keeping things the same. It could be about addictions. It can be trauma bonding, that kind of thing. And the world is the end of this cycle. So what's going on here is that you definitely, I think that you don't want to sacrifice a relationship in order to pursue your happiness. What's ending here is the dynamics within the relationship. What's ending here is the burdens that maybe you had felt compelled to take on, the responsibilities about the other person that you had felt like you needed to take on. And it's time for you to put the responsibility back in each other's corners. And you're willing to it does. It looks like you're willing to do what it takes to enhance the relationship, but only if it's going to be healthy. You're insisting on a healthy relationship at this point because you have dreams and aspirations that you want to achieve, and you don't want the relationship to get in the way, or the expectation of you in this relationship to get in the way. So that's what's ending here, is the unhealthy patterns within the relationship are what are being asked to change for you, Gemini, so that you can pursue your creative ideas, so that you can do the things that bring happiness and joy, and you can pursue the things that are important to you without hurting the other person. Okay. So I think that it's just really what we're looking at here is the ending of the toxic cycle within a relationship. And so, yeah, well, it doesn't look to me like you're going to take off, right? You're willing to stay, you're willing to do what it takes, but it has to change. So yeah, I think that we are all in a position where we're leveling up in our relationships. And we want healthy around us, right? We want healthy. So good job, Gemini. Good luck with it all. You've got this. You've got the right attitude. You've got the right perspective. Okay. You know exactly what needs to happen. And it seems to me that you also have the courage to take action on that. So good job with this change, Gemini, and you're leveling up. And so I just want to say I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me and being here. If you would like a personal reading to dive further into this for you as an individual, go ahead and get the link for my website, tamralarese.com, and we'll go deeper on for you. Okay. So otherwise, I will see you guys next week here on Alive. All right. Let's go into, nope. Sorry, getting my timestamps here, guys. Bear with me. Cancer, thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. Let's find out let's find out what is going on with you. We've got 2 cards here. I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the deck because they just kind of popped out. They didn't pop out. They just showed themselves. They're doing a little peekaboo. All right. And so here is the Page of Cups. Imagination, illusion, delusion. Okay. Being creative. It's all about imagination, okay? And then we have here the 7 of Swords. So either you are disillusioning yourself or somebody else has got a smoke screen and trying to create an illusion for you. Okay. Now, again, I've just put those back into the deck because we're going to keep going here because I have here the 10 of Cups. Now, this is all wishes fulfilled. This is happy family, happy home. This is all happiness, right? And when everything is perfect, then everything changes. Things change. It doesn't mean that it has to go bad, right? But everything doesn't ever stay the same. And so we can take what is perfect and we can expand on that. But it always causes more contrast in our life. It doesn't have to be upsetting. It doesn't have to be awful for anybody, but it does change. Okay. So what's going on here with this also, not for the 10 of Cups, but also with the Hermit. Okay. Going within Virgo card. And 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. This is good. This is good, Cancer. This is looking really good for you. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers for every one of those because I think that you're feeling strong and stable in your home environment and you're taking a look inside about what you want next for your career life. Okay. So with this family card or happy home, happy family, wishes fulfilled, we have a firm boundary, a firm line in the sand, a decision that you have made that you're not willing to cross in order for you to be able to plan your next steps. This is where spirit is wanting to move through you and create through you. And you're being able to witness things sort of like coming together so that can take place. Okay. So it's like opportunities or situations are changing so that you are able to engage in them. So let's say like, what would this be in a practical term? Like, let's say that I'm stuttering here on my words. Let's say at work, there is a change of the administration, okay, or the change of the department. And so you can see things shifting and changing in front of you, and you're looking at maybe an opportunity for you. But there's a defensiveness here. There's a defensiveness in that line in the sand. So let's get a little bit more on the 7 of Wands. It could be that you're not willing to sacrifice your happiness in order to pursue what seems to be the most appropriate thing for you to pursue. That was the 5 of Cups. With that, remember those cards that peeked through there when we had when I was shuffling them before? It seems like there might be somebody around you that, there might be somebody around you that could be negatively influencing. Okay. So, okay. Here we go. Okay. It's pretty simple now that I can see it. Okay. Cancer, you're not willing to let anything toxic, anything unhealthy, anything that, could potentially throw you off your game, interfere with you anymore. Okay. You're not going to let your own fears stand in your way. You're not going to let somebody else's fears or somebody else's warnings or somebody else's idea of what you should have, do, or be get in your way of your success. Okay. So that's the firm line in the sand that you're drawing, which is a good one. So now we have the Hermit here going within, making a deep spiritual connection either with somebody or a deep spiritual connection to self. But what happens when this connection, either you and your higher self merge, or you and consciously merge, you're always merged, but consciously, right? Or you and another person merge in this way, it is a very significant relationship that helps you to get to the next level. Okay. That's what that healing, the caduceus there is about this healing, right? So yeah. Okay. So here we go. Adventure and dharma, purpose. And that's what here, the Sagittarius card, having experiences in order to understand the meanings of life. Okay. That's this. And very fiery, very, very action oriented. Okay. It's bold action, along with the devil card. Queen of Cups, that's you. King and Queen of Swords. You are, you're pretty clear that a decision has to be made here. Yeah. All right, Cancer, let's keep, I want to get a little bit more information on this before I say what I think is going on here. All right, let's get some more information on the Three of Pentacles. This looks a little bit messy, Cancer. I had to be honest. Oh, it makes sense if you consider that Mars is retrograding in your sign. Did it go direct? Yeah, it's about to go direct. When does it go direct? I don't know. But Mars in your sign either is intense, whether he is retrograde or he is, going direct, or he is direct. Either way, Mars is intense. Okay. It is about intense action. So there is something that you are being guided, not something. You are being guided, okay, to this next phase of, and it could be building something strong, a strong collaborative team that you work with, okay? This is very much a reading about how in your home life, in your emotional world, you feel connected and you feel supported and you feel stabilized. And we have this need to make a decision about things that have been influencing your growth potential. All right. Maybe there has been, some people around you, some environment at work, something that has been throwing off your game. And yet and there's a decision now, a decision that has to be made, who you're going to align with. And I think that it's a matter of recognizing that you're worth more. It's not even about there is a decision that's going to be made, but that's not what this reading is about. Okay. Otherwise, these guys would have come out straight away in the beginning. You are coming to a point where a decision will need to be made, Cancer. You're not quite there yet. Where you're at is assessing the relationships you have around you. Obviously, what you have settled for in the past. So let's say that you have either a work environment or even a roommate or something. And these people are just maybe they fight, maybe there's a lot of drama, maybe they have a lot of extra things going on that don't necessarily need to be there. And so what you're doing is you're looking at how this is interfering with your personal success of where you'd like to see yourself. You know that you're being guided for more at this point. You know that because this is the moon. This is the moon. This is you. literally Cancer, the little crustacean right there, going from a small pond to something much bigger. Okay. And you're going to learn a lot more when you get to this much bigger pond. And you're preparing, you have to prepare your space inside of yourself and those who are around you that support peace, and maybe let go or change, make some changes so that you're able to be supportive of yourself at this point. Okay. You need the energies around you, the people around you to allow the space and the freedom and the peace to be able to make this next shift in your life. And here's where Spirit is handing you all of these opportunities that you have had your eye on, that you've been working towards, that are these options that are now available for you. And it seems to me that you're having to fight for what you're choosing for yourself. It seems to me that there is an everyday battle going on in your life, Cancer. An everyday battle that's going on for you to find an inner connection. And what you're recognizing is that you have settled for less than what is possible for you. I don't want to say less than what you're worth, because I mean, we're all, and maybe that is it. Maybe that is it. Maybe that is exactly what needs to be said. That sounds really almost, unkind as I'm saying it out loud, but really, like, you've let things take place in your environment. I think that for the sake of love, for the sake of and nurturing, letting everybody be comfortable. You don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, right? For the sake of everybody else's comfort. And it's gotten to the point where you're no longer comfortable with it because it's interfering with who you are. But then you recognize, wait a minute, what inside of me? This is where we're getting to, okay? This is what this reading is really about here, Cancer. What is it inside of me that let me think that this environment that I'm in right now is okay? And I'm ready to change that thing inside of me and go for what it is that Spirit knows I'm capable of, or where I belong. And you're going to go into a new situation that is much more resonant with who you really are, because you're ready to own who you are. You're not willing to let somebody else's or everybody else's influences disrupt what's possible for you. It's time for a kind of a shakeup of what you've allowed going on, but that change happens in here. That change happens in here. You're no longer going to allow yourself to settle for anything other than what's best for you at this point. So this is a big change. It is. And a decision. I don't think that the actual decision comes just yet. I think that it is definitely an internal shift that's taking place for you to recognize what part of you believed that it was okay to have this type of drama around you. And what can you do to heal that within yourself? So then the decision kind of makes itself. Like, then the decision part is the easy part. It's the internal shift that you're at right now that can be a little bit of a challenge. So I hope that was very helpful for you, Cancer, because it's a big deal what you're going through. It is definitely an internal shift that is going on that will change your life. It will have huge impact on your life. And it will help you to be able to achieve the things that you had desire to achieve for yourself. So, great job. Just take it easy, relax, and you just ask Spirit or God, or however that is for you, whatever that is for you. Ask them to show you exactly what inside of you is ready to change so that you can have the evolution that you know is possible at this point. Okay? You know is possible for you at this point. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for being here with me. I love every one of you. What you're going through is not easy, but it is a big deal, and it's exactly what you need at this moment. Spirit is really good about that, right? May not be what we want, but it is exactly what we need. So If you would like to go further and dive into what this means for you individually, go ahead and click the link in my profile or my description box to get your personal reading, and we'll dive into it. And I will see you guys all next week. Thank you so much for being here with me, Cancer. I love you. Okay, let's see. Leo, thank you so much for joining me, Leo, for your tarot reading. We have, this is you. This is you focusing on something that's important to you, and it's all starting to add up. It's all adding up. All right, what have you been focusing on? Ooh, King of Cups, emotional stability. Ooh, now that king is, he's fixed on something. This king is using his emotions as his greatest tool to be able to create exactly what he wants. That's the Scorpio card. If you know anything about Scorpios, Leo, it is that they have the ability to obsess over something, hyperfixate on something because they expect the outcome. And here you are tending to something in your physical world because there is an expected outcome that you will not settle for anything less than that. Okay. So this is a card. This is an ending. Okay. I'm going to tell you that right now. It is an ending of what I'm about to describe. This is a card of backstabbing. This is a card of argumentative type conversations. This is a card of perceptions or ideas and thoughts about situations that were not good for you. This is the ending of something that had been extremely difficult for you. Some sort of communication, some piece of information, the way that you were looking at the situation, the way you were talking about the situation, the way people were talking about your situation, something along those lines. Okay. And with it being in the back, it could be people behind you talking that you became aware of. Here's the thing. You put your foot down. Okay. Because this is your card, Leo. This is you taking life by the reins with your pure intention. Now, what is pure intention? That means you have an expected outcome and you are not doubting it. You know your worth. You know what you put into this. You are emotionally connecting to your heart's desire, and you're making a very strong, passionate, independent decision for your success. Okay. And I'll tell you that it is visible because this card is very visible to the exterior world, right? People around you can see. She's doing something big. He's doing something great. Yeah. This is a big deal. All right. And it's well received. It's well received. So let's keep going here, Leo. What's going on for you? Material stability. Material stability. Got like that. Now, it can be holding on too tight, but I'm not feeling that it's too tight. I'm feeling it's just right. There's just the right amount. Now, and as I'm saying that, there's a little bit of a scaredness. There's a little bit of fear behind that in that 4. Because the thing is that what you're creating, you do fully expect it to be financially stabilizing for you. And I think that if anything here, we would see that it's important for you to recognize that financial stability is in fact yours if you choose it. And it is the pure desire without doubt that will allow it to take place. Okay. So here we have you going within. The Hermit going within. Defining what it is that you would like. Hard earned. Let's go into that Hermit a little bit more. Let's go into that Hermit. Please tell us about that Hermit spirit. Why is a Hermit here? Star. I thought so too. I thought when I saw the Hermit that you were going within to do a healing, but this is like a profound healing. This is like spiritual healing. This is where you're working with a spiritual professional or you're using some modality to be able to connect to higher intelligence in order to connect to the source of all, the infinite field of intelligence. Okay. You are going inward to get answers. Okay. There's a star card there and Hermit and Page of Cups. You want to connect to your creativity. And you're actually ready to face the truth. Okay, you're actually ready to face the truth. So this is a really interesting week for you here, Leo, because you're doing a deep, profound spiritual healing, a connection to higher intelligence in order for you to gain the truth. This is truth about where you had misapplied. I don't know if that's exactly it. So let's dive into this. This Four of Cups. Four of Cups is where you're bored. You're apathetic. You are, not engaging with life in some area. This is also an opportunity that's trying to present itself. And because you're there, you can't, because you're apathetic, you can't see it. You don't want it. You don't think that it actually has, you don't think that it has the ability to become anything significant for you. This opportunity is being handed to you. So how do we tie all of this together? When we have emotional intelligence, we have you having been working on something, we have you choosing to end ties with some sort of communication that was unhealthy, okay? You have decided to go work with spirit to enhance your creativity, to enhance your connection with source, and to be able to see things that you had not before. For clarity, for knowledge. Oh, Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so you have this sort of opinion right now that the things that are showing up in your life aren't exactly what you want. You want more. You want more than what's being delivered to you. And so this healing that you're doing with source, this modality healing that you're doing, so it connects you with divine intelligence, is putting you in a position to be able to clearly see what it is that's going to bring ultimate satisfaction. Do we have any more information on that? It's the connection to you. Any more on that? Justice. And yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. So it's pretty straightforward here. What's going to bring you the greatest sense of happiness? It is a deep, profound connection with yourself. Okay. King of Wands, all the things, happiness, vitality, optimism, pleasure in life, prepared for any opportunity that comes your way, that ready to take action part of you. Okay. And so you have decided that anything that hurts, anything that you had committed to that was less than supportive of you being connected to yourself, you're freeing yourself of it. You're going in and you're asking spirit, you're asking divine intelligence to show you with like laser focused precision. You show me exactly what's going to bring, where my focus needs to be to bring in ultimately what I want. And I'm willing to let go of anything that does not support that. Because I will achieve exactly what I set out to do, and I will be successful. And there's no, you literally like, yeah, you're done. This is, if I've ever seen a, if I have ever seen, because we got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so there's definitely some emotional connection with somebody that is potentially under review, but If I have ever seen, what is that? The Seven of Wands. If I have ever in my life seen a Seven of Wands moment, this is it. Like firm line in the sand. None shall pass. That's what it is, Gandalf. None shall pass. You are like, I will be successful at what I have set my intentions on. I will not tolerate anything that does not support that. And I am willing to go in and do a profound healing and see exactly what I need to so I can be 100% connected to source and all of my wishes and all of my dreams. So you make this connection to source. You do this profound, great healing. Let's find out. Let's find out. What's the outcome? What's the outcome here, Leo? What's the outcome? There's the Eight of Cups again. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Death. Yeah, okay, so what you do here, I just want to say this, all the cups are over here and even a Knight of Wands, but this healing does actually have you completely break up with this relationship with anything that's not serving you, anything that does not have your best interest at hand. You will evolve past that, okay? And you will go after what it is that you want, adventurously, boldly go after what you want so that you will achieve. And I want to say here that you're open to receive more. I think that part of what was going on that you'll be healing here from is, and you're going to recognize as you do this, when you come to that star moment of completeness within, you can recognize where you were not allowing something to come in. You were holding it off, where you were not able to fully receive. Okay. So if you listen to like Abraham Hicks, in the law of attraction, she calls the law of attraction, they call, Esther speaks for them. They call the law of attraction the art of receiving, the art of receiving. So that's, I think, what you find here is the ability to enjoy the art of receiving, because you always have to be able to receive from source the next piece for your constant, consistent evolution, right? So with this healing, you completely let go of everything and everyone that's not serving you, and you are able to enhance and focus and enjoy. You will very much enjoy your ability to perfect the art of receiving. The art of receiving, so that whatever it is that you would like to receive comes in, and it continues to happen. Okay, Leo, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you'd like to go into specifics about what this means for you, please do snag the link in my profile or my description box for a personal reading. Otherwise, I will see you guys all next week. I love you. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. We're going to go ahead with Virgo. Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for coming for your tarot reading. We are going with, supportive friend group. This is definitely just people that you surround you with. Could be networking, people that you are connected with that are uplifting. Now, this is potentially charity work, or the need to expand yourself within so that you can receive more. Okay. Lover's card. A decision to be made that will enhance your life or a relationship, and or both. It'll be both, right? Because if it enhances a relationship, it'll enhance your life. If you're not in a relationship, it'll just be something that enhances your life. Relationship with yourself, okay? Or your ability to connect in relationships. This could be. Let's go ahead and dive a little bit further, because as soon as I said that, I felt like a spike in the energy. I felt spirit go, yes, that's it. What's going on is you are expanding the type of people that you connect with. Could be redefining your friend group. Let's go into the Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, that's you. Long-term stability and Ace of Wands. Okay, so yeah, the people that you surround yourself with are only those who are rooting for your success. Perfect. Okay, so let's go into that Six of Pentacles. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I think that you, Hanged Man and whoa, we need to go a little bit deeper into this. Okay, so Six of Pentacles, the clarifiers here are ultimate happiness and satisfaction. This is my cup overfloweth because I feel so connected to my life and I have a newfound sense of purpose. Water card, right? Pisces. And then this is a Pisces card where you're able to have a moment of enlightenment, where you're able to see things from a different perspective. And then we have the five of wands there that talks about conflict, potential fight, right? We have the truth card here. Let's keep going. Tell me about that Five of Wands. Oh, okay. And I suspected that. It's time to end. Okay, so I think that the people that maybe you had been connected with were people that were very competitive in nature. Okay, people that were very competitive, and I think that who you want to now you've ended that relationship with those type of people. It doesn't resonate with you anymore. That's not who you are. You have evolved, you have grown, and you have come into this version of yourself. Now we all know that Virgos are very nurturing. You're the humanitarian, but what can happen is that you can, and I was going to say, I'm surprised we don't see the Five of Pentacles, but what we do have is the healed version of the Five of Pentacles, which is the Six of Pentacles, right? So instead of you connecting with people to nurture them back to health because you yourself felt broken, now what you're doing is you're helping to lift people up by you being uplifted. Okay, it's more like, I'm healed, I will surround myself with healed people, those who are doing good things in the world, and I'm not attracting broken people and trying to fix myself through fixing them. And I think that the competitive nature that you had surrounded yourself with, yeah, it's the end of this fight. There was a fight there. People were fighting. People were immature. People were unhappy. You've ended that. There's the Three of Swords there. There's a lot of cards here on the table. Let's see. Oh, okay. You know, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is creativity. Okay. Again, there's a lot of Pisces energy. That's Pisces also. Hello. This is the Judgment card. This is the connection with your North Node. It's the connection with your destiny, right? It's fulfilling your destiny. So Virgo, the South Node is in your sign. The North Node is on the axis with Pisces. I'm like, wow, there's so much Pisces energy in here. Hello. We have the Moon. You're being guided. We have the Devil, which you're breaking up with the old way of doing things. We have you now aligned with your purpose. Okay. So yeah, there are, and here's the Hierophant. This is you, Earth sign. Either getting guidance from a teacher or becoming a teacher. There's a really strong element of you connecting with. Hold on, you do have a move here. There is a move, but I'm going to go into the Hierophant just a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then there's the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Star card. So this Hierophant is somebody who's able to divine wisdom and share with you about exactly what you need to And it's about healing. It's about how to make a connection with source. It's about you connecting with your ultimate happiness, ultimate satisfaction. You are literally going through a healing as you make this move in your life. It seems to me that there's a process of you working with someone who's able to teach you like the higher laws of the universe, the higher consciousness laws, okay? Which enhances your ability to connect with people in a healthy way. But it seems like more that you're more of the example of this as you're being guided through it by the teacher rather than you being the teacher. Okay. And then we have here, again, this is now you making a move. You're making a really strong move. Tell us about that. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Yeah, I think that you're being called to go somewhere. You're going to have to give up your material comfort. What are you aligned to? What are you aligned to? Yeah. Okay. So something, you're going somewhere that's going to be much more comfortable. I'm even getting the word feeling safe for you, safe to be yourself, safe to expand yourself. So you have been working with or will be working with a spiritual teacher that helps you to be able to understand the higher universal laws, to raise your vibration, to suspend your relationships with people who are not supportive of your success. Now, because you love yourself more, you're aligning with the right kind of people that are your friends. And you're going to a place that is much more emotionally successful, materially successful. And this is easier and safer for you. Somewhere that's much more calm, more relaxed, more environmentally friendly for you. Okay. And we have at the bottom of the deck to Temperance. Don't try to force anything. All of your power, your success is eminent. All of your power lies within being able to alchemize your emotions. That's what this card talks about. Rather than trying to force anything, you're learning to alchemize your emotions. You're beginning to understand how to shift from feeling like you're condemning or judging or angry at some situation or some person, and you're alchemizing it into a solution. Okay, that's where all of your power lies. You're understanding this process more and more and more, and it's beneficial for your overall health and wealth and happiness. Okay. So yeah, there's a big change happening for you here, Virgo, huge change. And I think that you've been wanting it for a while. You've been working at it for a while. You're ready to make some bold moves and maybe even say goodbye to some people that, you know, and I don't know. I don't know if it's you're going to, say goodbye or, make a big deal about it, or if you just kind of go on about your way in another direction. Either way, you're moving, you're changing friend group, something is shifting in your reality that is much more supportive of who you authentically are and of your success and you being aligned with your personal destiny. Okay. You are aligning with your personal destiny and you're surrounding yourself with the resources and people that will help you achieve that. Okay. I love you very much, Virgo. If you want to dive into more specifics for yourself, please go ahead and get my link for personal readings. Otherwise, I will see all of you next week. I love you. Thank you for being here with me. Okay, Libra. You've got so much going on with you guys. Also, feel like everybody has so much going on. We have Justice here. Holy, that's you, right? The major arcana, you're showing up in your ultimate power. Now, the only card that is higher than this for you, Libra, is the Empress. Okay. But here we have, this is a strong connection to self. I mean, it is a strong, powerful, unstoppable force of connection to yourself. We have the King of Cups. Now, this is Scorpio. Scorpio is a native ruler of your second house of finances, of earnings. Scorpio is also the ruler of shared resources. So this and there could be some sort of court situation that is very supportive of your financial well-being. That could be a way of reading this, but let's keep going here. All right, what's the third card for Libra? Whew, wishes fulfilled, ultimate success. Look at what we've done. Look at what we achieved. Everybody's happy. Okay, we're going to go dive deep into each one of those because, yeah, you have found like your golden ticket. That's what this says to me. You have found your golden ticket, Libra. Justice. King of Wands. Is there a connection to a Leo in there somewhere? Okay. King of Wands, entrepreneur. Okay. Pleasures and joys and happiness, optimism, vitality in life. Okay. And this is dreaminess. This is, well, this is Pisces. Pisces is in the North Node is in Pisces right now. This is where you are using the power of your imagination to manifest opportunities for yourself. You're really connected to you right now. You're really connected to you, Libra. King of Cups. Let's keep going. King of Cups here for our Libras. Tell us why the King of Cups is here. Spirit, please. Thank you. Alignment. This is Mercury. Mercury in Sagittarius. That means information about something that's about to change or move in your life. Something that you have emotionally connected to. Something that could do with finances. Okay, let's see what it is that you are aligned to. Well, your heart's desire. This could be love. Okay. Temperance here. Temperance. Okay. Use your emotions wisely. I think that there's just a strong, like emotional, like depth to this reading. Hold on. You're getting a real strong call to not force anything. Okay. Don't try to force anything to happen. You're already prepared for whatever it is to come in. There's no doubt it's happening. When we have the Temperance card here, success is absolutely yours. That is the sun. That is this Leo energy right here. The opportunity is coming. Okay. And what we have here is it reversed. So you're trying to kind of force something that you are passionate about, something that you are in love with. Now, here is a friend group, okay, emotional supportive group. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Let's keep going here, Libra. King of Pentacles. Okay. We have three kings on the table. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Scorpio, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. This is all fixed energy, Libra. So when I say that your success is imminent, when you look at a couple of the different major arcana cards, the Jupiter, which is the Wheel of Fortune, the father of expansion, right? And good fortune. Jupiter is Wheel of Fortune. That's what I want to say. Wheel of Fortune and the World. Both of those cards are highly auspicious, very, very optimal cards for success. Okay. And moving to exactly where you want to be. A stroke of good luck. Having all the knowledge necessary to get you where you want to go next. Everything is set in stone. Okay. On both of those cards I was just mentioning are all four of the fixed signs. You have three of the four fixed signs represented in your deck right now. Okay. And you have Temperance reversed. So we have friend group. Okay. You definitely need to be connecting with other people right now. That is an important part of the puzzle, but do not try to force anything from these connections. Because there is still a transformation that's taking place, Libra. There's a transformation that's taking place. Let's go ahead and get some information on that. Death card. Yes. And at the bottom, there we go. Oh my God. Oh my, and I just saw the Ace of Pentacles also. But look at the bottom of the deck here. So what's going on is that your material world is about to expand. There is somebody that you're going to connect with that is going to help you with this expansion, but you can't force it to take place. Okay. It is an energetic expansion inside of you that will come from connections with other people. Okay. And it does ultimately align you with exactly what you want to be successful at. Okay, what your success is. So remember that there is a transformation taking place. You are in the midst of a transformation. You're 100% connected to yourself. Your success is imminent. There's a transformation happening inside of you. It has everything to do with connections with other people. And let's see. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Okay, so don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. I want you to see opportunity in everything because, again, your creativity is stabilized and is opening up a new door for you. There's a new doorway opening up for you, and that's career opportunity. I think that you're having a hard time trusting it. Because I have here, I can't see it. I'm in my head thinking about it. And there is this lack of stability in your life right now. This feeling of lack of stability in your life. Even though you have three of the four fixed signs on the table. And maybe it's that transformation, maybe because you're not solidly in it yet, but trust that you know exactly what you're doing. The higher version of you, the highest version of you knows exactly what's going on. It's almost like you're in this like cause and effect. That's what the justice talks about. It's cause and effect. It's karma. So you have put in all of the work necessary. You have refined yourself and you have, aligned yourself to exactly what it is. Now there's an energetic transformation taking place and you're afraid that it's not going to happen. So you want to try to force it. What can Libra count on in order to know that the success is imminent? I'm just looking at these here. I have the World card, which is one of the four fixed signs. The struggle that you had been in, the competition, the fight that it took to get here is over. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to fight for it. What does the success look like when it comes in? There we go. So you're worried that you're not going to have material success. And yet the group that you work with, the people that you work with will help you to solidify some sort of community here that will help you solidify that long-term financial prosperity. Now, looks different for everybody. You could be starting a community. You could be connecting with a new community. There's all kinds of possibilities. A new work environment, right? There's all kinds of possibilities of how this could take place for any of the Libras out there. But I want you to know that it is in your opening yourself up to connections, that this evolution within yourself is taking place and your success is evident. I think if you need to hear anything, Source, God, the universe has your back and is making it happen for you. And it will happen through you. It will happen through you. Open yourself up to receive the blessings and the healings. Everything that's necessary is coming in. Okay. It's all coming in for you. Just don't force it. Don't force it. Open yourself up to connections. Have a good time. And you'll find yourself in a very short period of time landed in this place with this new community and successful at it. Again, this could be a different work environment. This could be promotion at work where you're working with different people, your ability to create something new with people that you already know, all kinds of different ways that this could be playing out. But I want you to know that it is about connections with other people that ultimately seals in your success. And again, we have a lot of activity happening in your second house, happening in your eighth house. Okay. Depending if it's your sign or your rising, there's a lot of activity here, and your success is absolutely going to take place. It's just a process right now. Let the process naturally unfold. Okay. You've done the hard work. Now it's about being curious about how this is all unfolding and not trying to force anything. Enjoy your connections with other people. Okay, Libra, success is yours. All right. I love you so very much. If you want to go further into specific details for yourself, please go ahead and get the link in the description box or in my profile for your personal reading. I love every one of you. Again, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys next week. Okay. Thank you. Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. Let's find out what Spirit has in store for you. Straight away, we have the Strength card, owning your strength, owning your personal power. Love it. I love it. Ooh, Earth sign. This is your, this is Taurus. Taurus shares an axis with you, Scorpio. So tapping into your roots, tapping into the basis of your desire, which is stability. Okay. Tapping into that part of yourself. We all have it in us, but that one shares an axis with you. Deep inside, there is this sense of stability that you yearn for, and you are owning it for yourself. Yeah, for a success story. Okay, for a success story. All right, let's go into the Strength card. Let's get some more information. Yeah, you're working on that success story here. Okay, so we have the eight of, sorry, it's the eight of major arcana is the Strength. We have the 9 of Wands as a clarifier. Okay. That's the confidence for it all to pan out. And then we have not seeing eye to eye with somebody. Okay, so maybe there was a fight. Maybe there was Aquarius energy. Maybe there was some sort of piece of information. Maybe there's a personal truth that you are ready to own. And that personal truth it has everything to do with what you're capable of. What opportunities are coming in for you because you've aligned and owned yourself. And now maybe there might be other people involved that don't see eye to eye, and you're ready to walk away and to own your truth. This is both the 9 of Wands and the 5 of, all three of them, I can't say that one versus the other. I can only say that all of them possess 2 elements for certain here that are drawing me to them. And it is independence and personal power. Confidence. There we go. Confidence, personal power, and independence. You're ready to step. You're ready to take a big, bold step. You're ready to take a step. King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. As far as this King of Pentacles, where do you want to set up your empire? What do you want that to look like? Yeah, there's still some things that need to kind of sift themselves out here, and some information before you take that step that needs to come through. What you need to do is continue to allow yourself to be open to source for that direction. Okay. Open yourself up to the higher consciousness to receive that inspiration. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups here, and we have the Knight of Cups. There's maybe somebody making their declaration of love to you there, or an offer from, and we have the 5 of Cups. This is you. So, interesting. Let's go a little bit further with that. 2 of Swords. Let's keep going here. Please tell me about the Knight of Cups. Spirit. Gemini, lovers, Knight of Cups. So let's take a look at this as like happiness, satisfaction, happy home, happy life, right? And there is somebody that has made their direct declaration of love, or you are reassessing the love situation. Okay. And here is the 5 of Cups, where you're like, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought. And there's some decision that has to be made. Okay. Some decision that has to be made. So let's go into that 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. And so, yeah. So I think that this person that you had connected with emotionally maybe isn't supportive of the financial dreams and aspirations that you have for yourself. Maybe getting away from a new job, maybe getting in the way of a new job offer. We have the the 2, not a 5, the 2 of Swords. What don't you see? What does Scorpio not see? Okay, so there is a new there's the High Priestess. Give me some more information on the High Priestess. Okay, so for the 2 of Swords, we have the 8 of Wands reversed. Now that is, again, personal power and alignment with what you want. We have the King of Wands, which is entrepreneurial or success-oriented, happiness, pleasure in life, ready for that action. Queen of Swords is clarity, and knowledge that you're bringing forward. You're ready, like you're targeted on where you're going, right? I've got the information that I need, and I'm targeted. I'm clear. I know where I'm going, right? And now we have the High Priestess, which again suggests something else going on behind here. Hierophant, Knight of Wands, the Chariot, Okay. All right. So then there's the Tower. Okay. There's a Tower. So I would say, and I was about to tell you that there's a dynamic within this reading that I've seen play out. I kept seeing it like last fall, the beginning of last winter, something along those lines, like the end of the year, where you were torn between upholding a certain standard, upholding the traditional way of going about things, the way that things have always been, not really necessarily wanting to upset that, but you had to make a decision that would be supportive of yourself that might disrupt that. Okay. And here we have you being bold and ready to break free. You're ready to break free from the tradition of doing things. Now, you're keeping it to yourself. You're not really talking about it, but you are unraveling whatever is going on inside of you in order to set yourself free. And I'm telling you, there is going to be something that takes place that is going to be very supportive of your success. And the truth will be revealed. Yeah. And it might not be fun for everybody, but here we go, because there it is. I knew it. You're going to go take that big, bold step. This is the big, brave, not taking any baggage with you, a new life and a heartbreak. So it may not be, people in your life may not be coming with you because they may be people that you had invested emotionally in, but were not the best for you. Okay. So, and here's the transformation card. This is you. All right. This is you leveling up again. This is you rediscovering, redefining yourself. This is you. It's going out there for a new job opportunity, something that you know is truly meant for you. Okay. You're going after what was truly meant for you at this point. And yeah, I don't think that with that Tower there, that the things that you have been maybe not saying are going to be kept secret for much longer. I think that there will be an event that takes place where it just kind of breaks it all free and you go off independent, successfully, bold, brand new, taking nothing with you. Okay, Scorpio. So it's coming. If you've been kind of waiting for that moment, when does it happen? When does it change? It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. Make no mistake about it. But here's the thing. What's on the other side certainly is exactly what you're expecting. It is material success on the other side of it. Okay. So I love you guys so much. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go ahead with Sagittarius now. Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me for your tarot reading. Let's find out what the current energies are for you. Okay, lovers. We're going to have a lot of Gemini. And you know what? It makes sense because Jupiter just went direct in Gemini. Gemini is about making a strong decision that is supportive of a relationship. What's best for a relationship? Now, this can be always, it can be include relationship to self. Okay, so let's find out what the next card is here for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, have you been feeling like, because we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed here. So have you been feeling like a little bit disconnected from your physical life, disconnected from your financial well-being, disconnected from your attention being able to be focused on you growing and nurturing what it is that you want? We have here a piece of information. This is Gemini energy again. This is you being able to take a look from a new perspective, gain new insights that offer peace within, that takes you to the fulfillment of your desire. Okay, it does look like that battery is getting really low, so I'm not sure if it's still recording for you guys. So if I lose you guys, I apologize. I don't have a way of I don't have a way of plugging that in from where it's at right now. I've got this whole setup here. So if I lose you guys on TikTok, if I lose you guys, then I will come back in just a little bit to finish up the Sagittarius Capricorn, depending on where we're at reading. Okay. So, but let's keep going here with Sagittarius for Saturn. Okay, Capricorn, breaking up. You got, codependency patterns, addiction patterns that have been holding you back. And you're about to see something for what it really is. You're about to understand, because with that Page of Swords, it's like this pattern just kept playing out over and over and over and over again. Okay, but a decision has to be made. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. Please give me some more information on that Page of Swords. What kept playing out was that you were kept fighting yourself, kept fighting other people. There was just like this constant conflict that was going on that kept you unaware of something you needed to see for the change that you wanted. All right, so let's go ahead with Page of Swords and let's get some more information. Page of Swords, please. What's that information coming through? Okay. All right. So here's, very much pulling your energy in, focusing on what you want. So this information that you get is about one more. Okay. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck here. We have an offer that had been handed to you, maybe given to you. We have this, it could be the information that you needed was an offer from somebody else where you can really tend to yourself and take good care of yourself. And I think that not everybody around you is necessarily going to like that, but you've got to make this step of supporting your own personal truth. And I think that it's the next phase in your personal self-mastery. Now, this is you being able to master your reality. Okay. It's you mastering your reality. You can no longer fight. It's be at peace that you are aligning with your personal sense of destiny, what your purpose is, what's meaningful to you, the reason that you're here. You're Sagittarius, right? You have experiences in order to gain mantra, dharma, meanings of life. And I think that some of your decisions have been based on what other people want or need from you. And now you're not doing that anymore. I think that it's created too much of a conflict, too much unrest inside of you, Sagittarius, for you to be able to justify this any longer. And again, there's an offer that comes in or a piece of information that comes in that helps you to be able to take care of yourself so that you're able to focus on what's important to you so that you can choose your truth and walk away and liberate yourself. Okay, this is your mastery step right now. Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to hear at this moment? transformation. The old way is out, the new way is in, and spirit is guiding you. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is guiding you. There's the King of Wands. Yep. Okay. So I think that what you maybe don't even recognize is that there's a new opportunity for the way that you are going to be able to work or make money, or some sort of material opportunity for you, some new venture. Okay. That you are preparing yourself for. And I think that you've been holding yourself back because you were unsure of what's out there for you, what's next, where you're going, where you're feeling called to go, what could possibly be of benefit for you other than just taking care of yourself. And isn't that enough, right? But here's the thing, when you take care of yourself, what you realize is that yourself, your true self, your authentic self always had intentions of fulfilling something grand, okay? And you align with that when you make this step. And you're ready to, there's an offer on the table for you to make that step. And you do. And guess what? Your life takes on an entirely new purpose. Ultimate happiness. Ultimate happiness. This is satisfaction in the purpose of life. Feeling purposeful in life. Yeah, there's a huge self-mastery step coming in where you stop battling yourself and being conflicted within yourself for the sake of other people's comfort. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, you're about to take some really big steps. You are. And I think that you've been knowing it for a while, and the energies are very supportive. And I think that the information that you need and the offer that's available for you to be able to easily take that next step is here. It's here. It's exactly what you need is here and now for you to make that move. All right. Thank you so much, for Sagittarius, for being here with me. I love all of you. If you would like to go further into what these energies mean for you specifically as an individual, please book your personal reading. You can catch my link. Sorry about that. You can catch my link in the description box or in my profile. Okay. So otherwise, I will see you guys all next week. Thank you. Okay, so now Capricorn. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate every one of you. We're starting here with the Empress. Nice. Love that. Venus. That's harmony with your finances, harmony with your love, harmony with your life. Oh, friends. Emotionally supportive group around you. Liking this a lot. All right, Capricorn, what is the third card for you? Ooh, opportunities. Opportunities opening up where I think that there's been a lot of experiences that you have had. And one thing is speaking to you after going through it, right? Going through it all. That's the bandage on your head there from all those experiences. You're a little tattered. You're a little bit worn out. You've had a lot of exciting experiences. And now you've decided. All right. So let's go further let's get some clarity on that Empress, please. Please, Spirit, tell us what this Empress is signifying for our lovely Capricorns. Okay. All right. So we have here Venus in a water sign. Capricorn. I'm just thinking that that Pisces, because this is a Pisces card, this Venus in Pisces, right? Yeah, so and we have Temperance. Yeah, both, it's all very emotionally. I think that there is an emotional change happening within you to be able to support your ultimate happiness. Okay, so let's go in. So the Temperance is always about being able to temper your emotions so that you're able to receive inspiration from source and be able to see any obstacles that have been in your way, be able to find a solution or things that have been difficult. Yeah, so I think that there's been some challenges in you being able to achieve some sort of success, some challenges in you being able to achieve some sort of success. Okay. So let's go ahead with the Three of Cups and find out what Okay, there is Sagittarius, your 12th house. This is subconscious energy right here. This is your 12th house, Sagittarius. Okay. So 12th house is subconscious. And I keep getting that Sagittarius energy right there. Sagittarius, this Knight of Wands keeps peeking out for me. And now it's here. So this Knight of Wands is bold action. It's time to take action. You're aligned with some sort of action that is going to have an experience that helps you to be able to receive more than you had been able to before. Okay, so there is some sort of action that is taking place within a emotionally supportive group, okay, networking group, friend group, that people that you feel very resonant with, very connected to, all right? So there's something that's going to take place, some sort of travel, activity, something that helps you to open yourself up more. And tell us about that 10 of Wands. No, 9 of Wands. We have the Moon card reversed, and we have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. And here's the Sagittarius Devil card at the bottom of the deck. All right. I don't think until whatever this is that happens, whatever this is, your friend group, some sort of community experience, some sort of community aligned with an experience here that opens you up. Again, I think that this is all a shift that's happening inside of your perceptions, inside of the narrative that goes on, the narrative that has been holding you to the exact life that you've been living, like the standard of living, the rules that you abide by, the expectations that you have for what's possible, like all of those things that make up your reality. You're in for a big shift inside of that subconscious pattern, the writing, right? Like the writing of your story. So I don't think that until there's an event that takes place that helps you to recognize the story that you need to rewrite. And I think that there's a lot of understanding for self, understanding what your heart wants and what your heart wants here, and understanding what, where to place your focus. And I think that there's a lot going on underneath that you don't necessarily even, because that moon is reversed. The moon reversed in this case is telling me that you are being guided emotionally, but you're being guided inward. You're not being guided outward right now you're not ready for this big new ocean yet, which is going to be a new work opportunity. Okay. Some creative opportunity for you, some sort of action that you get to take that is something new that you've never before experienced, right? It's an ace. You're not ready for the external expression of that thing yet. There is a narrative upgrade, a change in your thinking, a change in the way that you see yourself, a change in your subconscious workings. Okay. The things that have the experiences that you've taken, the experiences that you've had in your life, Capricorn, have shaped your opinion and expectations. And those are all up for review and revision right now. Okay. And so there is not a lot of movement that's going to happen. Tell anything else that Capricorn needs to hear right now. There's not a lot of movement. Yeah. Okay. So here's the World card. Yeah. So I think that it is. I think that your connections with other people help you to see yourself and your life in a very different way. Good, Leslie. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that helps you to be able to see yourself in a different way, or what's possible for you. And so there is some deep, like, I want to say healing, but I don't even know if that's really the word here is healing. I think that it's just a perspective change. I'm seeing kind of like this, like, whoa, what, like, wow, I didn't even know the world could be, or that was possible, or that this didn't have to define me. It's some sort of like mind warp kind of thing that goes on and totally revises who you are in this world, what you believe in, and what you expect. And it's all an internal job right now. Okay. It's all an internal emotional job right now. So ultimately, it does bring you in harmony with this, in harmony with your physical world. What you're aiming for is a success story, right? What you're aiming for is for you to be able to have a lifestyle that you're comfortable with. And that actually has sent you down a path of revising the very structures that you hold yourself to. And once you do that, it does feel full circle that it will come back. Okay. Once you rewrite that story and you end this version of yourself, the new version of you is the one that has the ability to manifest the abundance in every area that you desire to have it in. The love, the money, the comforts of life, all of that. Like you're ready to end the suffering, end the disturbances in your life, and expect something higher, greater, and better for yourself. So yeah, there's a big shift for you going on, Capricorn. If you would like to go further into this for yourself, please do book your personal reading. You can find the link in the description or in the profile. I love every one of you, and I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thanks. Bye-bye.